Welcome back to the channel. You may have seen yesterday's video, which was my July TBR, which was the first time you've seen my face since Christmas. But my daughter Jillian and I are participating in a fun junk journal along this month with MegJournals. She has Junk Journal July, and the official hashtag I think is Junk Journal July 2024.
We can look. It's right here. Just Junk Journal July.
Yeah, I saw on her video that she put 2024 to keep it separated, I believe. I will have her channel linked below, but she's doing this in collaboration with Get Messy, and she has asked several other junk journal channels to participate, and so they will have official videos each month or each day of the month. There's a prompt for each day, and so someone has been assigned those. But Jillian and I are just participating in it. So we have already,
journaling.
Yeah, we've already created our journals. So we were just going to show you guys
What we did yesterday.
yeah, what we created, and then we're going to do the first prompt. So you go ahead and show your story.
I did something interesting that I saw on Pinterest, which was this corseted spine. So there's actual rivets through here, and this ribbon is holding in my journal pages. So it goes through. And the corset makes sure you can tighten it and have it as loose as you want. I just thought it was really interesting. And then I did a collage cover. They're my favorite. So
It's very pretty. Yep.
it's very spooky themed.
This is my cover. I also did kind of a collage, and it says "You are capable of amazing things," which I just thought that was really fun. And the fabric on mine is actually hand-dyed fabric that my friend Amber of Maker's Haven dyed. And I got it as part of, I think, her subscription when she was still on Patreon. So that's what I have on mine. And I really just love that I have her hand-dyed fabric on there. And I thought it went really well with my colors.
Really pretty.
Yeah. So, all right. When we open up, we already did the insides. So mine on the inside cover just says July 2024 journal. And then I'm gonna slide this over really quick, Jelly Bean. And then I have this here. So as you can see, this is in collaboration with Get Messy Art, hosted by MegJournals and for Junk Journal July. And these are all of the prompts. One is Spark. Jillian and I talked yesterday about how we wanted to do it, and I think we've decided that we're just gonna go in the order that they have them listed.
Which is normally how we do prompts.
Yeah.
But on her channel, through her thing, she says you can do the prompts in whatever order you want. There's one creator in there who puts them in a hat and picks them at random. So you can really do them however.
Yeah, and then that's the inside of Jilly's.
Same prompt list for mine, and then a cover page just because we have extra pages at the front. We're going to come to our first prompt
I
page.
think I am gonna do my first prompt on this page. I don't know that I will for the rest of
I
them.
think I'm going to go through and do them at random and just number them because
Yeah.
that's kind of how I do my journals to begin with. None of them are labeled or anything. They just where I feel like journaling.
I kind of have a vintage theme going on, but most of my colors are kind of green,
Kind of 50s.
yeah, tans. I have some of like the kind of pinky colors, whites and blacks, oranges. I have some old book pages from, I think it's the My First Dictionary thing that I took them out of. Some music papers in there. So yeah, just a bunch of different things kind of in my color scheme.
I found this fabric and was playing off that in the mushroom paper that I have. But I also have a somewhat vintage Edwardian Victorian theme because I love Jane Austen, and she has this one paper pack that's all of her Pride and Prejudice time frame, because I can't remember the name of the actual time frame it's in, but mine is very celestial, fall themed, which just my favorite colors.
So, okay, I guess on to our first prompt. I will try to keep in as much real-time footage, but again, you know, if you've watched any of my junk journal videos before, you know that for the sake of time, sometimes I do speed things up.
They can take hours.
So yeah, but do you want to talk about what you're thinking for your idea behind the part? I guess, did Did we say that the prompt one is spark?
Yes. And what we were talking about yesterday, which we didn't get on camera, is that everyone has a different theme or idea of what that means. Because you can take it in the literal sense, so a spark of fire, a flame, a firework, or you can take it in the theme we both kind of see with it, which is creativity, new environments, and life challenges. So I was going more towards that theme because that's what I see as a spark.
I think for me, I'm kind of doing a similar thing. Every time I think of the word spark, I am reminded of a conversation I had with a friend about how we wanted to do more things that sparked joy. And so I'm kind of going off of the idea of what sparks joy for me right now. So yeah, I'm kind of gonna do a collage-y type thing, I think, with things that bring me joy. So without further ado, let's get journaling.
So you're starting on your first page?
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting a few pages in because I have this one skinny page here that I really like, so I think I might use this and this page here.
So
I really like those.
yeah. And I've set my journal up to where I can use both sides of
I have two.
the page
We
for
have
prompt. So
we have more than 31 pages because we both like doing large spreads
yeah.
for our pages.
So for me, I keep thinking about, like, since it's summertime, things that bring me joy, which are my garden, my plants. So I'm probably going to include something gardeny. But other things that always bring me joy are my coffee mugs
And books.
and my books, and then
poetry,
yeah.
literature.
And then doing this with Jillian is bringing me a lot of joy. So I'm probably going to somehow incorporate all of the things.
Things that really bring me joy, spark joy. For me, it's things like creativity, having the ability to just explore and create, and challenges that come with that. Gardening, I love flowers, I love plants, I love animals. Doing things with family, reading, of course coffee. There's always coffee. I am very much your daughter.
Mm-hmm.
In the sense that we really find things the same when it comes to joy and creativity. We enjoy similar things. But another thing that really brings me joy is I have always been a history nerd. So I really enjoy fashion history and just learning about time periods that you really don't see anymore because all of those things have disappeared. So I think I'm going to go a very creative, vintagey feel. I think I might. This came from a pack we have, which is, they're all these handwritten letters that were turned into prints. And this one, over here that I have, is in French, which is a language both Mom and I learned at one point. But I really enjoy this whole idea of, like, these little notes and letters that people send to each other. I think we're going to start with that.
I like it.
Also be something spark stands for, because spark could stand for courage, because a spark of courage is something you need.
I think you can probably interpret it any way you choose. That's the fun part about journaling and being creative, is that everybody sees it differently. I have all these beautiful little, very delicate lace cutouts, but I think I like this one.
I have another one of those little wooden lace cutouts that I dyed pink with the Distress ink because I thought it was really pretty, and it often reminds me of one of my favorite Disney villains, which is the Queen of Hearts. And my favorite scene is the Paint the Roses Red. I love that song. I love her in general.
I think I'm also going to add this little 30-day notebook. It's not going to fit on my spread because I forgot I wanted to do it, and I already stamped on this page and I already put this over here, so it's not going to fit on these, but I have extra pages, so I might put it later. But it's this little thing. It's from a book called The Flow Book, a book that takes its time, and it's this little notebook that each day has a different question that you answer. And to me, this kind of also sparks creativity in some way and just, process of thought. And so I think I'm going to stick it in there as well and fill it out as I go along in this, month-long thing.
I found another thing as well, which is this little quote that says, "A dream is a wish your heart makes," which reminds me of a song.
It's when Cinderella, when she's cleaning the floor.
When you're fast asleep.
Yeah.
Singing is something I really enjoy and something Mom and I always do together because Mom used to be a choir kid and I used to be a drama kid.
Well, and I sang at church. I was on my church's worship team. See, this is perfect because there's coffee stains all over this little book. Now I have music in my head.
Yeah, I do too. Move on.
Okay, now that I have 9 million things out here,
And you know what to start with?
I have no idea what to start with.
I'm just adding random things that make me happy. Because I'm picking things up and seeing if they make me happy. It's that whole does it bring you joy when cleaning out your closet?
Then you pick up each possession and you hold it. If it brings you joy, you keep it, and if it doesn't, out it goes. No joy.
So I'm kind of doing my garden-y stuff over here.
There is no plan with me yet. I'm just winging it.
I made this cute little thing.
As you may have seen in the time lapse, though, I cut the piece I taped on off because it did not, in fact, match anymore. Because I found this beautiful card, which matches my personality, and it says, "All you need is books and tea."
So I'm kind of just creating a collage over here with planty type things, and then I'm going to put other things on this side that bring me joy. So I have a book page because I like to read, as many of you know, and I have this cute little hexie to bring in my crafty side, and this bird because I love to watch birds.
I made this little picture frame here. Pink. And then I'm gonna put this little guy inside with a background on here. I need to decide what background he's going to have. And I think I'm gonna put him right there. The orange flowers would be really cute.
Cute.
So I'm gonna get him taped down and then we can get the rest of it taped down. I said to myself earlier, because I messed something up and I'm like, no one's gonna see it. And I remembered we're filming all of this, so yes, people are gonna see it, but it doesn't matter.
It's like I said to myself, I just cut Don't laugh at me. That's not nice. Be nice to your mother.
Mama.
Hello, mother. Hello, father. Welcome to Camp Granada. Underneath the flower. You know, it'd be really great if I could figure out what I'm doing before I tape things down permanently.
What's wrong, Mama?
Nothing. I decided once again after putting tape on something that I wanted to do something else, so then I had to
Rip the tape up?
no, it just got stuck to the tape. Journal over there. Okay, and then over here we have this. Oh, I wanted those little guys. I wanted these little guys. These little guys. Really?
I heard the dookie doo, and that's what that put in my head.
I feel like I can find something that has coffee in here. Oh, hey, look. So as you can see, we did a lot off camera, but that's because we realized that this video was going to be very long. So instead, we're just going to talk about what we did.
So I started off with making my background spread. It gave me color schemes. So I added all of these papers, and I added this little guy here and a tag. And then I added all of my words, so I knew where to go from there. From that point, I made this little flip open that says tea and books. That's all you need. I really like it. And I added the poster here that says enjoy the little things. And on this side, I added flowers and butterflies and mushrooms because I really love mushrooms and insects. So I added the specimens collection mark. I added the little number to show what theme this is, and these little flowers because I thought they were cute. This stamp that is tarot themed, and my little note card has my writing on it, my journaling. And the fun part, which Mom is still amazed by, my ribbon ruffle. So I want this book to be filled with ribbons and pages.
Yep. So this is mine. You guys got to see me create this little flip out thing, and it just says love to garden on the back. And I have my journaling, and I have this little seed packet, which I did leave the top open so I can put stuff in it if I want to, but I got this little seed packet when the kids and I went thrifting a couple of days ago. Well, about a week ago.
Before Emma left.
Yeah. And I haven't written anything on there yet, but I did. Down here it says growing notes, and it says focus on what's important, and I thought that was kind of cute. And so I kind of just have a collage of stuff going on over here. And then I have this cute little stamp that says collect, because I am a collector. I collect things.
Books, coffee mugs,
Yep.
pillows, blankets,
all kinds
shoes.
of things. And then on this side, I just have some more journaling. And then I loved this. It says, leave a little spark wherever you go. And since today's theme was spark, I thought that was cute. And then my journaling's all just about the things that bring me joy and spark joy. And then on the back of this cute little coffee thing, which I wrote, but first coffee on. It just has a beautiful moment in today's date. And then I said that putting together this journal with Jillian was my beautiful moment today. And then I just drew some little plants down here. And yeah, I have this little label up here. I don't think I'm going to put anything on it.
You could put the title of what this whole thing is.
Oh, I guess I could. I just left it, mostly I just kind of liked the layered effect, but then it also brings in the blue that's kind of in these flowers here and in the butterfly and then on the back of that. And then I just have the little coffee cup and the bird and flowers. So it's just all little things that bring me joy. Spark. They spark joy. So, and then I did back here in the very back of the book add the little 30-day notebook. And I've decided, I think on the front of this, I'm going to try and add something that kind of represents each day. So I have the flowers, and then I did answer the first question. So I journaled that. And then last but not least, the last thing I did was to add a little charm, which is
something she does all the time.
yeah, so I usually put my whole charm tassel together at the same time, but again, I decided I think I'm gonna try and make the charms fit for each day. So today's charm is this little wheat, because I talked about plants and stuff. So
I don't have a charm yet for today. I need to find one
yeah.
that matches everything I did.
So that was day 1. So tomorrow we will do our second prompt. So, but thanks so much for watching, and we hope you enjoyed today's video. We will see you tomorrow.
Bye.